If you're reading this, then I implore you, do not enter this mall. It's dangerous, and you'll be forfeiting entire life if you go in. Now, I hope to God that an earthquake didn't just happen, and that you didn't just run into the mall like an idiot. Well, if you did and the environment outside of the mall is different, then I'm sorry. You're gonna be trapped in there now for a very long time. First thing to do, don't panic. Go back into the mall and find a hidden corner to try and relax in. It'll only get worse from here. Second, use the lights in the electronics store to scare them away for now. And third, I made some notes about this mall and my experiences here. Finding them should help you get used to your new life and make things easier for you. I forgot how many I hid, but there are about 10 of them around. I'm still in shock too, to be honest. As for myself, I don't know what I'm going to do now. My plan worked, but this landscape is unfamiliar to me. A lot of hard edges, that's for sure. It's funny, actually. Here I am, wishing to see the sun again for God knows how long. And I'm right now riding under a tree because the sun's too damn bright. That's what happens when you spend months and months in corporate purgatory, I guess. I'm starting to think that I won't see my kids or wife soon at all, but maybe I can defy the odds again and find my way back to them. Until then, I'm going to do my best to not just survive, but to live again. And I hope you do the same. Always remember that there will be hope.
Yo, I've always wanted to be in Zero Escape, bro. I'm like the stupid guy, probably, though.
Then I'm stupider.
What's in the electronics, I wonder?
Redstone.
Redstone. Okay, what would a Zero Escape character do, other than talk about morphogenetic fields and the theory of physics or whatever the fuck? Okay, I feel like I should not have done that.
Yeah, Janet, you should have done that.
I'm not gonna say it.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Janet, you got 4K.
I'm gonna look for like anything that's hidden. Whether it be like...
Yeah,
I should probably be on survival, you know
one
what?
room that doesn't have
I'm just
anything.
give my evil Coldplay be like... hot.
I don't know.
I'm losing my fucking mind, that's why.
Gonna break all the blocks.
No!
Okay, I found another entry. I'll clone it just for you. Come to the Kimchin. Kimchin?
God, you two.
Day 34. Unfortunately, tonight was the night when the specters decided to raid my tent. What a downer. It shouldn't be too hard to repair it, I just need to grab some tape from the storage room. I just realized that I've never really talked about the specters before, so I'll do that now. They look similar to Slimer from the new Ghostbusters movie, but even then, that's a stretch. Maybe they look more like the Pac-Man ghosts then. Not how they look as a bunch of pixels, more like the art you see on the cabinet in an arcade. They're not as friendly looking as the Pac-Man ghosts, but also not as disgusting as Slimer. Well, not all of them do. Some do look like they're in agony. Mouths sewn shut, limbs haphazardly removed and replaced with spiky knives, and some look trapped in their armor. I'd feel bad for them if they weren't trying to murder me on a daily basis. Good thing that flashlight's able to stun them and eventually pierce through their translucent bodies. They also come in different species, with each member both looking and acting the same as another, almost as if they're mass-produced. There are big round ones, punchers, skinny ones, zippers, ones with mirrors for hands, shielders, and just way too much to go over. I'll write sections for each species as I discover them. Use the ice key in the freezer.
I'm gonna follow
Your
Janet,
what?
'cause This is where the excitement
Dad
is going.
is dying. Thanks.
Dad just
Not
died.
again.
For real, like that mad scientist dad who goes crazy and missing.
I found another thing. Follow my name tag.
Down here.
I'll clone it.
Day 22. So, it's currently September 1st, at least according to the calendar I drew up. And, well, I don't know. It feels weird knowing that I'm into the next month despite nothing seemingly changing. I guess it's kinda like that back at home, actually. But over there, the tree leaves change color as the seasons pass, but here looks like the birch trees will keep their summer leaves forever. Wait, how do those trees stay alive anyways? There's not even a lick of sunlight here. In other news, I've officially run out of my rationed steak. It's pretty sad, with it being my favorite food and all. I guess I'll have to substitute it with the roast beef over from the deli stand. Ugh.
Oh shit.
With the roast beef over from the deli then?
Yeah, the deli.
Oh my God.
Right.
Isn't that where we came from?
Yeah, I think this was supposed to come first. Oh,
I'm whispering.
I found it.
Thank you.
Wait.
This is so fucking. It's so tiny! Melody! Where are you? It's Doinky. It's a little nippy. Look what I'm holding. I'm holding a fucking fruity pebble right now.
Wait, did you get a key?
This is the key.
Oh,
The fruity pebble is the key. Fucking love fruity pebbles. I'm so upset they don't have it in Canada, bro. Not claim clone. Okay, wait.
She doesn't
Melody,
even know
why
I'm
did you
here.
lock us in? Oh wait.
There's a button here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Listen. Thank God he made a failsafe because I totally would have locked myself in there. Bro, he's like in his fucking surveillance like room or whatever, like laughing or like pointing and laughing like we're nerds. Oh no. Bro, let me put the books back and then we can get
Near
back to the lore.
lantern. 22.
What? 22? Like my fucking age because I'm fucking old?
22.
Day 18. Food wasn't something I thought too much about before, but it's really scarce here. Fortunately, there's some shops here that have some food, like the deli stand and the Asian noodles shop. I also quickly stored any of the meats inside a freezer for later use. Of course, these foods would run out soon, so I built a makeshift garden on the outskirts of the mall and started a tomato and pepper farm. That was until the specters ripped it out. I rebuilt it in the gardening wing of the mall and locked the doors. For spirits with an intangible-looking body, they sure can't float through walls easily. Doesn't stop them from phasing right through my tent, though. There's not much light here either, so I borrowed a few lights from the electronics store and read some books from the library on how to take care of the tomato and pepper plants. I also planted some mushrooms in some dark corners, but I'm not so sure if they'll grow or not. Near the Lantern of Lost Souls.
Near the Lantern of Lost Souls.
Stone?
Lantern
It's
of
a
Lost
stone,
Souls.
Luigi. You didn't make it. Thanks. I don't like how you used the fucking link emoji. You bastard.
The Lost Souls. I feel like I remember seeing.
Soul Sand. That's my first thought. There's like this water bottle. Oh shit, I think that was decorative. Was I supposed to take the bottle? Is there like an unlabeled like treasure chest or
I
barrel?
totally just want to respond
Yeah.
with nope.
Oh, I found it.
Oh,
What?
no.
It's up here.
That book
Oh,
has.
that's a cleverly disguised lectern.
Thank you.
Day 27. I can't believe I've nearly made it a month into my stay here. It feels so unreal, but it's true. I've been learning a lot about this place for the past month, and I can say that I think I memorized every inch of this place into my mind. First of all, this entire area looks like it's being suspended in an endless void, with the only places you can walk on being whatever's confined within the circular area of land the mall sits on. At the edge, the grass looks brown and withered, with some patches having an unnatural grey coloring to it. The front entrance is paved with this fancy black pavement that leads up to the doors. There's a birch tree on both sides of the walkway which still look perfectly trimmed even a month later. The same can be said for the birch trees the right of the mall as well, though these are much smaller than the two at the front entrance. To the left of the entrance, there's the parking lot. The lot's comically been cut in half, with even one of the vehicles getting sliced in half right where the edge of the circle is. Good thing I threw caution to the wind, as my van could have easily met a similar fate like the blue car beside mine. Too bad my trunk's keys were also thrown to the wind. At least I could get in by smashing the roof open. The back of the mall's not special, but there are some picnic benches there that have been sliced by the edge of the circle. Now for the interior. The floor is tiled with white bricks that are still decently clean, with a bluish cyan trim at the edge of the walls of buildings. The walls are also a bold pink color. There are 6 shops within the mall, and all of them have some sort of use to me. They aren't manned by anyone now, and since there's no need to have any bread on me, I'll just keep helping myself to these 5-finger discounts. There's the clothing store, which has clothes, of course. It's mostly useful if I need a change of threads. That, and it also had a blue tent in it, which I now use as my home base on the 2nd floor. The electronics store, right beside the clothing store, is the most useful when it comes to fighting off the Horde, as they're really afraid of light, and they just so happen to have a couple of fluorescent lights in stock. There's also some useful knickknacks and gadgets in there, but they pale in comparison to the usefulness of those lights. The deli stand and the Asian noodle shop supply food, and the noodle shop also comes in with a built-in freezer. The gardening section right across from the clothing shop is one of, if not the most useful place here. Being able to grow my own food here is such a blessing, but I couldn't have learned how to without the library. The books there can range from growing plants to astrology to science fiction and even some light novels to help me pass the time and keep myself calm. One thing that confounds me is how some books have print dates in the early 1990s and even in the 21st century, but that can't be right. Can it?
You know, this explains the 2,000 word document that he's been making.
I think we're just slow.
Yeah, we are just built different.
Just built different. Okay.
Is there anything up there on the
Yes,
little-
Jana. Yes, there is something up there.
It's unreachable for me.
Oh, there is a thing up.
Let me just do parkour. Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the? How did you get up there, Melanie?
I can jump.
I know you can't, but
I
I can't.
didn't even need to like maneuver these things around.
I'm sorry that I can't double jump, Melanie. It's not my fault. I'm
I just realized
Filipino.
the accident.
You want an ender pearl?
Yeah, thank you.
What if I just take a pearl?
Thank you. Okay.
Day 12. I'm not really sure why I'm writing this entry. Maybe it's to help other survivors who need my help and I'm long gone, or it's to help remember I was before I get trapped in this place.